The man taking the ball for the A's is Luis Severino. He knows those Mets. He played for them in 2024. A lot of jitters, a lot of feelings for him, but hopefully going to secure a series win for the green and gold.
Sevy has dropped his last 2 outings, but with a series win at stake today, I think we'll see him start to bear down a little more. And obviously with the chip on the shoulder we talk about facing your former team, I know this is going to be an outing that he is excited about and he wants to deal.
3-2 coming to Lindor, and it's upstairs ball 4, and the Mets have a leadoff base runner. 2-2 coming, and Soto gets sawed off, rolls it out to Muncy. He goes to second, hits Lindor in the back, and everybody's safe. It was going to be a difficult play because of the angle for Muncy, and Muncy makes his 3rd error of this series as he plunks Lindor in the back.
Here's pitch number 11 to Alonso. And it's a bouncing ball to short. To his right, Wilson. To Muncy, over to first, a low throw, but it's picked with the backhand by Soderstrom. And a 6-4-3 double play gets 2 for the price of 1.
Here's a 3-1 pitch, and that's a ground ball to third to his left. Scooped up, good player show, a full spin, throws to first for the out, and the inning is over. Good job by Severino as he escapes a first and second and nobody out situation.
The 2 starts coming off 5 shutout innings, no walks against the Marlins.
Kodai Senga's 3rd start of the year. Lawrence Butler leads off for the A's.
Swung on a bloop down the left field line and racing in, and Nimmo dives. He can't get it. Now it rolls back behind him into the left field corner, and Butler will pull up at second with a double. So blue 2-base hit down the left field line. A great try by Brandon Nimmo, but he couldn't corral it. And the Athletics have a start in the bottom of the 1st.
And Rooker tried to hold, but he went around on the fork ball in the dirt, and that's strike 3. And Senga's got his first out via the strikeout.
Just nasty, nasty.
1-0. That's lifted in the air toward left, not deep. Nimmo in a couple of steps, makes the catch for the 2nd out. So far, pretty good for Senga after that leadoff double. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short, right at Lindor. He gobbles it up, sets and slings, in time, inning over. That was easy for Kodai Senga after the leadoff double.
No score entering the top of the 2nd inning. Vientos, Torrens, and Beatty coming up. And he got him. Great start at the top of the 2nd inning. 3 pitches and 1 out for Severino.
Here's the 1-2 by Severino. Ring him up. Pitch was up. Fastball 97. Beatty can't believe it. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that's right down the middle. Ring him up. Taylor knew it. 3 Ks in the inning for Severino. We go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score.
Well, everybody's talking about this man at the plate. Wilson, 400 average, 2 doubles, 5 runs, 900 OPS.
And another grounder, this one made by Beatty, gets the out at second. Acuna to first, double play. Wow! Brett Beatty getting his first start at his normal position of 3rd base, and he made an incredible throw to second base after that sprawling stop.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's reached for and lifted to shallow center field. Taylor coming a long way to come. Dives and couldn't get it. He trapped it. It's a bloop single for Muncy. Good effort by Taylor, showing good speed, but just couldn't quite come up with the diving catch.
Now Butler, ground ball hard and through into right. Muncy takes a turnaround second. He'll stop there. Runners on 1st and 2nd.
So the first 2 men have reached against Senga. Back-to-back base hits by Muncy and Butler. And now Brent Rooker comes up with 2 men on. And he pulls that one to 3rd. Should be 2. Beatty stumbles slightly. Gets the out at 2nd. Acuna to 1st for the double play. Beatty starts a double play for the 2nd time in 2 innings. Muncy goes to 3rd, 2 down.
The 1-0. Swung on, popped up. Center field, Taylor jogging in. Lindor's going out, so is Acuna, but it's Taylor who makes the call and the catch for the final out in the 3rd. So Senga works in and out of trouble in the 3rd.
1 out and nobody on. Severino's retired 6 in a row. And now Nimmo slams one to the gap in left center field. Brown and Andujar look at each other. Andujar cuts it off, and Nimmo steps into second base with a 1-out double. And Brandon Nimmo has had a terrific series, homers in each of the first 2 games, and now gets the Mets started with a 1-out double in the 4th.
3-2, a wave and a miss. That breaking ball looked nice. That was a 2-handed finish on the swing by Vientos.
And now there are 2 men aboard for Beatty. So now Beatty with an opportunity. Took a call 3rd strike his first time up.
Runners go. The 3-2 swung on and missed. He got him on a cutter. And that is strikeout number 6 for Severino. No runs, a hit, a walk, 2 left. We're through 3.5, still no score.
Soto has reached on there and grounded out. He's 1 for 8 in this series.
Swung on line and a try by Wilson, and he catches it. He leaped up in the air and the ball hit the edge of his mitt, and then he, with his back turned to home plate, he recovered with the ball still in the air and then snared it for the final out. Soto has lined out.
Alonso goes to third.
And Mark Kotze is headed out of the dugout. I don't know, he hasn't signaled to the bullpen yet.
Well, the reason that he's running out there quickly is to just sort of body language wise tell Severino, I'm not coming out here to take you out. There's an opportunity right now for you to talk me into this, and I want you to talk me into this. Sevy, thank you for talking me into this.
So Luis Torrens will get the opportunity with a runner at third and 2 out in a scoreless game in the 6th. Taking the other way, base hit for Torrens, and the Mets take the lead. Luis Torrens with his 2nd hit of the game goes the other way, drives in Alonso. 1-0 New York. So the guy who used to catch Luis Severino has himself a perfect day at the plate against Severino.
103 pitches for Severino. Got 2 outs in the 6th inning. Did give up a run, but all in all, a tremendous performance by the A's ace.
And now Lindor, who's been on base twice in this game with a walk and a single. Base hit to center in the 5th inning was his first hit in this series.
Swung on, slashed the opposite way, and down into left center field, a base hit. Acuna's around second, heading for third. Brown bobbled it in left center field. Acuna's not stopping at third. He's getting waved to the plate. There is no throw, and the Mets tack on another one. It's 2-0 New York in the 7th inning. Lindor to second.
And the Mets have him loaded. Vientos waiting on a 3-1. And that's outside, ball 4, and that forces in a run. 3-0 New York.
Senga 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 walks, and a couple of strikeouts.
And he struck him out with the forkball. Senga continues to shine, just his 3rd strikeout of the day.
2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. He got him looking. 98 on the outside corner. Kodai Senga with back-to-back strikeouts and a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th inning.
Here's Tyrone Taylor. 3-0 Mets in the 8th.
Driven out to right center by Taylor, back in the gap and over the head of Butler and up against the wall. Taylor around second. He'll get 3 bases out of this. Tyrone Taylor going the other way and beating Butler over his head for his first extra base hit of the season. And a pickoff try at third. It picked off the third baseman. Urshela was not there, and they call a balk. It's a balk.
It's not a balk.
It's not a balk. I think they're saying because Urshela wasn't holding the bag, but that's not a balk. That's a bad call by Nick Marley, I think.
Well, they do this at first base. If the first baseman is not holding the runner on and the pitcher throws to first, but the first baseman's not holding him on, it's a balk. So he's saying, the umpire is saying, that Urshela was too far off the bag and that he threw to a infielder who was not trying to pick off the runner.
Well, the Mets have a leadoff base runner. That's their 8th hit of the game. And now Mark Vientos, who walked with the bases loaded, to bring in the 3rd Met run. And he lines one into left field for a base hit. And Ando Duhar can't cut it off. Nimmo trucking around third. He's going to score. It's a double for Mark Vientos. And the Mets now have a 5-0 lead. And Duhar did not make a very good effort to cut that ball off. And the Mets able to take advantage. Vientos' 2nd RBI of the day and his 3rd of the year. So the Mets keep building the lead. A run in the 6th, 2 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, now 1 in the 9th. And Torrens is batting for himself. Hits one deep to center. Brown back onto the warning track, and he falls down, and it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll bring in Vientos. Brown stumbles on the warning track, and the Mets get another break, and they have a 6-0 lead.
He stumbled, and he also lost it in the sun. What happens is he starts to stumble, and then he turns his head away.
It's Beatty now, 3 straight hits against Alexander.
The 0-1. Beatty spikes one to right center field. That's a base hit, and that'll roll all the way to the wall. Torrens can walk home. Beatty to second, thinking about 3. He's on his way to third. The cutoff throw, not in time. RBI triple to right center for Brett Beatty. 3 runs across in the 9th.
A grounder with the infield in off the glove of Wilson, and that will bring home Beatty, and Taylor safe at first base. And the A's defense falling apart here in the ninth to help the Mets out. It's 8-0.
That's the first error committed by Wilson.
Just about perfect has Kranick been so far this season, making that team out of spring training.
And then Wilson would represent the final out of the game, riding that big hit streak.
1-2 from Kranick. He struck him out, and the ball game is over. Max Kranick finishes it with a strikeout of Jacob Wilson. The Mets get their third shutout victory of the year behind 7 brilliant innings from Kodai Senga, and they take 2 of 3 from the A's as they win today 8-0.